Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back, Scorpio. If this is not your first time, then welcome back. Kisses and hugs to you. I appreciate your love and support. If this is your first time, welcome to the House of Petals. I am Lee. If you don't know me, I'm going to say that again. Welcome to the House of Petals. I am High Vibes Priestess Lee. If you don't know me, this is your first time, sit back, grab some tea, grab some wine, whatever makes you feel fine. Okay. You might need a notebook. Okay. Put some notes in your phone, whatever you need to do. I'm going to do a quick check-in for you. As you all know, I love to check in with you. We're going to use some tarot cards today. And we're just going to do an energetic check-in. Scorpio, we are officially in Cancer season. Okay, so one of your fellow water signs. But please remember, this message is timeless. Okay, whenever you come across this message, it has found you right where you are, right when you needed it. Okay. um, we are in Cancer season. We do have a full moon in Capricorn coming up. Okay, so this next month, okay, this next transit is really going to be highlighting specific areas of our life. Okay, Scorpio, such as home and health, career, romance, and family. Also, y'all know I'm an astrological bae, so I got to give y'all a little info. We also have another major transit coming up, Jupiter and Leo. Okay, I believe that's actually tomorrow. And that is major for the collective. If you have Leo placements, then make sure you check it out regardless, because it will be influencing you. But as far as the collective, this transit is ushering us into releasing old personalities, outdated beliefs, outdated expressions. Okay, but on the flip side of this, it will also really be triggering our ego in a way to see where our ego is out of balance, and or where we are doing things based on old insecurities, old egotistical ideas, old paradigms. Okay, so this is going to be a powerful transit for the collective, and we are being encouraged to use it to elevate our internal world. Okay, in elevating our internal world is what this next month or so feels like. And for Scorpio, y'all always doing that. Okay, like, you all are always analyzing your internal world. Okay, um but in this season, you won't just be analyzing it, you will be elevating. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it, Scorpio friends. This is for you if you are Scorpio sun, moon rising, and Venus. I'm going to go ahead and get into pulling these cards. This is a live shuffle, my Scorpio friends, so you will hear me shuffling. I am outside at the park, so if you hear any extra noise, I'm sorry in advance. Okay. I'm gonna probably start off with 4 cards. 4 feels good, 4 feels sufficient, but we'll see how things go. Let's get into it. Great spirits, beautiful ancestors and angels. Ooh. Okay. Great spirit, divine ancestors and angels. What illuminated messages do you have for our Scorpio sun, moon, rising, and Venus? Okay, what do we need to know in regards to home and health, career, family, and love, romance? 4 cards, please. Oh, y'all hear a little baby crying? So precious. All right, let me slow down. Y'all, I've been doing readings all day, so let's see how this is going. We was having some technology issues earlier, but I feel the need to slow down with y'all. Scorpio, you're really, let's see, 4 of Cups. I was about to say you are really changing how you think, how you feel, and then the 4 of Cups comes out. 4 of water, 4 I was about to say 4 of abundance, but that's what this energy is giving. It is abundance. There's also a full moon here on this card, so also that leads me to think that this full moon can be, the one that's coming up this month, could be very I want to say eye-opening, but also I'm really feeling rewarding for you. I also feel like you're shifting what is rewarding to you, which means you're shifting your values. Your values have changed. Your values are changing. What matters to you in relationships, what matters to you as far as your home life, what matters to you as far as like what's required for you to be happy somewhere, all of that is changing. Okay, Scorpio, yeah, you have the big medicine wheel coming out, which is the world card. Exactly. What your values, your views, your perceptions of the world is changing. Um, yeah, that is, we're gonna explore more on that, but that's really the overall message. I don't want to keep repeating it and making it like redundant, but your views of the world is changing, your perspectives is changing. Okay, so what I just heard was some of you could be going through a Saturn return. Okay, I heard ages 30 through 32, 30 through 33. If you are a Scorpio and you're turning that age this year, then yeah, it feels like you are really going through this level of maturation, this level of you it's like you like, okay, I'm grown, like I'm a grown woman, I'm a grown man. What really matters to me? What do I really want? Like I am only, I don't really like that energy, but it's like I'm only getting older, right? I'm only getting wiser. I'm only getting smarter. I'm only getting better. How about that? Let's change that up. But that's the way that you're thinking. Like I'm only moving forward. Life is only going to keep going. And where do I really want to go? How do I really want to define myself? How do I want to define my life? What are the additions do I want to add to my life? Whether that's person, place, or thing. Um, I'm not gonna lie, there is a little bit of, I won't call it confusion, but I'm gonna be honest, Scorpio, you kind of choosing to be confused. And what I mean by that, all right, don't come for me. Don't try to beat me up in the comments, Scorpio. What I mean by that is also like a season of like, not a season, I'm not gonna lie, this really feels like 2 weeks. Okay, so Mercury retrograde is coming, if I didn't say that, or we're already in Mercury retrograde, which is also in Cancer, again your fellow water sign. So really what I'm feeling, and I brought that Mercury retrograde up because it feels more like a pause, a reset. And I heard 2 weeks, so honestly, either you could, these last 2 weeks have felt very confused. I even just heard brain fog, or just like foggy or disoriented about where you're going, what you're doing, what you want to do, etc. Um, or these first 2 weeks of retrograde could feel like that. Um, excuse me, but this isn't negative, okay, Scorpio. This is an intentional, it's so that you don't push yourself into further confusion is what I'm hearing. So what I'm also getting is like, don't overthink silence, don't overthink. Ooh, I like that. Spirit said, don't overthink silence, whether that's your own silence or silence from people around you. Spirit said, let it be, let silence be, let no motion be, let no plans be. Like, there's also this need of you, like, not running from silence. Okay, so also Scorpio, this is letting me know some of y'all could be avoiding sitting in silence, sitting in meditation, sitting in isolation, or that spirit has been trying to get you to do so, but you have just been on go go go, run run run, move move move, right? And yeah, next card that you have out, interesting, Mother of Swords. She has tried to come out like 3 times today. This is only officially her second time coming out. I'm gonna take her for your reading. I think whose reading she showed up in was Virgo. So if you have Virgo placements or dealing with the Virgo, go check out the Virgo reading on my page. Okay, friends. But you have the Mother of Swords, the Queen of Swords. And what I was saying with this silence, exactly, air is the element of swords, which is the element of the mind, okay, of communication, of thoughts. And it feels like, ooh, you know what I heard when I was looking, that you're not listening to yourself. And this is a interesting way of putting this. It's not just like, oh, you're ignoring yourself, but like, spirit is saying you're making things a lot harder in the way that you're not listening to yourself. Like, and honestly, this feels like a lot like relationship, family, okay, specifically in regards to connections. Spirit is like, you know what you need, but you're ignoring yourself. You know what you like, but you're ignoring yourself. Your higher self is telling you what to say. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's like, and this has been the energy lately too. I feel like for the collective, and that probably is this Jupiter and Leo transit, where I feel like everyone is going to be much more bold in their desires and asking for them. Okay, especially in regards to connections, love. Like, we are, Jupiter and Leo is expanding our hearts, expanding and giving us the opportunity, right, to be expanded, whether that feels like something that is a bit chaotic or something that's more calm. This Mother of Swords feels like you are being expanded, but you need to listen. Like, you literally, like, it's so funny because it's like a deep message, but at the same time, Spirit is like, it's not that deep, it's not that hard. You are seeing a different perspective, you're seeing a new version of yourself, but it's like you're not listening to it. Or yeah, yeah, some of you are, though. Okay, some of you have been really listening to yourself and making these small changes. um and that's just a powerful message that Spirit wants you to know. Is like, all you have to do is listen to yourself. All you have to do is listen to yourself, and you will be led the right way. Like, that is the simple but powerful message that's coming through. What's the other card that you have, Spirit? What else do you have for the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Your message is very calm. Everybody else I feel like I've done today was very like quick and in the face. I did change locations, so this location could be much calmer. So with that being said, make sure you're getting out, Scorpio, to ground. If you have been thinking about like you just needing to travel, okay, I do feel like you, it's funny because I know I was just getting on to y'all about moving around a lot, but what I'm getting, again, it's funny, I was gonna say I'll show you a picture. I wish I could. Where I'm sitting is like inside of this like cement block, like art type of thing at this park. But the message that's coming through with that, Scorpio, is like, this is a beautiful place to meditate. Where I am, I'm sitting alone, it's pretty isolated, and so what I'm saying is, you Spirit may also be saying you need to get out in nature, in solitude specifically. But the solitude definitely involves some form of grounding and resetting, whether that's prayer, meditation, taking a bath, taking a nap. It needs to do with silence. It needs to do with removing the outside. I just heard the outside flesh, the outside skin. Um, what else do you have for the Scorpio, Spirit? One card, please. In regards to career, what do we have for the Scorpios? Aha, Vision Quest. That has been the word of the day. And this is the Vision Quest Tarot deck, and the Vision Quest card has popped out. I believe this is the Judgment card in this deck. I could be wrong, but I believe in this deck that is the Judgment card. And with Vision Quest coming out in regards to, what did I say? In regards to your career, Scorpio, there is a change coming. First things first, okay? There is a change coming in your career. There is judgment being called in your career. You can enjoy this. You can look forward to this. But what some of you are also being ushered is, if you have not been enjoying your career or enjoying your job, it is because it isn't a part of your vision quest. If you have been unhappy in any area of your life, whether it's your home where you're living, or the career that you're working, or how your relationships are going, Spirit said it's because you're not following your vision quest. And that's kind of giving me that same energy from the Queen of Swords, where it's like you're not listening to your higher self. The funny thing about our intuition and discernment and our truest desires versus what we settle for is like, we don't have to prove ourselves to get these things. We don't really, I mean, now, unless you are being a shitty person and then you're asking for people to give you great things, then yes, you do have to change, right? Because you have to give what you want to receive. But what I'm really feeling is that's not the case for you. It really feels like you being aware fully of who you are and who you want to be, but still feeling like imposter, or still feeling like you have to prove that, or still feeling like you have to do something. No, all you have to do is say, okay, this is the type of relationship that I can feel that I want, that I hear myself saying, hey, this person is not, they don't have the capacity. I can already see it. Or this person isn't communicating the way that I would like, or seeing me the way that I would like. Right? Or I keep connecting with this type of people when it comes to creating. They are, really have this type of energy, and I'm trying to be in this type of energy. It I'm giving these examples and I'm laying these things out because it's like you hear this, you see this, but you rather settle for the time being, or you're like, okay, maybe it'll work out. Maybe no, it's really real. And somebody else got this message. I think it was Virgo. Maybe y'all really need to go, y'all dealing with a Virgo need to go listen or have Virgo placements. Again, it's really this energy of like sticking to the program, but you are sticking to the program and running a strict program in regards to what you said you wanted, in regards to who you say you are, in regards to who you say you want to be with, in regards to how you want your home to be, to smell, to feel. Like whether it's minute details or huge things, you need to stay on your vision quest. You need to make sure that you are running a strict program in regards to your visions, because only you can make that happen or deter or stop that from happening is really the energy here. This isn't the message of like, oh, you don't need anyone else or resources or things like that, because that's not the message. The message is, though, you are changing and maturing, and instead of not listening to this more wise version of yourself or mature version of yourself, you need to go all in and listen. Okay. But also trusting. Okay. That's the other message, Scorpio. And I'm going to let you go. Spirit said you need to trust that you are wiser, trust that you are smarter, trust that you are better too. That's another part of this. That's the thing. You still don't trust that yourself. Like, okay, those were the type of connections. Maybe you made mistakes in those connections. Maybe you were egotistical. Maybe you were a bunch of different things, but you're not that anymore. So a lot of times when we're like, oh, I'm going to keep connecting with people that cheat on me. I'm going to keep, getting these jobs and getting these opportunities that feel really great in the beginning, but then they don't fall through, or blah, 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 blah. It is only because you're still believing that you're still that version of yourself, and you're not. You're just simply not. Or you're still not trusting your higher self, trusting your true self who's always been there. It is time to trust yourself. Okay. That is the message for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I think I'm going to stop here for the day. You know, trusting myself, trusting my powers, trusting my vision. Okay. So let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Like the video, share it. Go check out the Virgo video on my YouTube, okay, or your other placements. And until next time, Scorpio, I love y'all deep, okay? Peace.